Welcome back to the BAQE channel. I am Quentin Croft, owner of BAQE Cosmetics, and I am here to show you a fun White Witch Skull Halloween look using our brand new Haunted Hydra Paints palette. Underneath, I'm going to be laying down some of our favorite BAQE Bistro palette colors that I have on my eyes, including Cappuccino, French roast, and a little bit of latte. So where I'm laying this down is in our contour areas. So right now I'm going around my orbital bone, I've gone in the cheekbones, and now onto the nose. I do the chin and jawline as well. We are like hyper contouring, think over contouring these areas and really defining them with that darker shade. This is going to give the white paint that we're going to put on top a really nice way to pop, as well as a nice guideline for the shading and shape of our skeleton. As you can see, it starts to come together, and even this looks spooky in and of itself. Don't be too concerned with how rough or messy it looks. We are going to be painting on top of it. This is mostly just your base layer. All right, now that that is on there, let's map out with our white paint. All you're gonna need is some water and a cute little tiny paintbrush, and then you are going to apply that. Go ahead and paint right around that orbital bone. So we are gonna be painting a nice little roadmap, if you will. I'll do all of the main things first and then add in my little details. So I love that little eyebrow line. I love doing the temple area. You'll see I shaded that in nice and dark so that when I add that white, it pops. Same with the nose. This is probably one of my favorite things besides the teeth of a skull to really play with and have fun. Think of like a teardrop with little flames coming out of the top. They can be uneven. It can be a little bit rough, but I do like to make sure that the bottom does wrap around the nose. And then in this widow's peak area, I did add some fun little flare right now just because I was like, that's really cute. And so I just added a little bit of flare. I usually wait to add flare until after I do the jawline, but hey, you win some, you lose some, right? So here you go. You're gonna add in your jawline. I like to do the top one first, following the hollow of the cheek, and then going in and doing the bottom one. And then I will do the chin. I'm gonna do an artistic gap and then do a white around the jawline, and then we're going to start adding all the artistic flair. So this is where you get to let your creativity flow. I did a cute little kind of skeleton hand at the bottom, but not really, and then I added some sugar skull detailing right around the orbital bone areas. And yeah, this is where you get to really let your little artistic side shine. Also, don't be afraid to go over the areas a couple times. Try not to go into your paint with too much water. You want it to be more of a thick paint texture rather than too runny. If it's too runny, it'll run right off your face. For these little dots, I just took my brush and moved it in a circle, and then I just started adding some more of those little squiggly lines that I did on the widow's peak to just kind of draw that in to the rest of the skull. So now as I go in with the teeth, I'm going to go in kind of with some Hershey Kiss-like shapes first, and then some lines. And this kind of just keeps it fun and different and a little bit artistic. Now, I love just the white on here, but wait until you see what we're going to do to enhance these white lines, because it does look a little bit basic. So let me mirror those teeth on the bottom, however I did them on the top, and just add a little